Hi racing fans, welcome back to the channel for Saturday, May 25th. Big race for the day is the Monday morning, the last prep race before the Guinness for the 3-year-olds. And so let's get straight into our selections. So the first race, 5 furlong around 10 starters, mini condition race needed by 3-year-old. Um, Top selections here are 1. Margarita, 4. Pretty Sassy, 5. Woogie Waggy Links, and 10. Royal Maverick. Now, Margarita has been, you know, a lot of money has been bet on this horse, and of her fourth start, the highest ever bet was 5-2. That was our first start, which was a 5 round. Then she ran two straight 5 furlong straight and did nothing. And then the last race was a 4 furlong straight and was fought by 4 1/4 lengths. So I don't think this was like the 5 straight because our best race was on the 5 round and her debut. And now the trainer have put the figure eight on. So I'm expecting a big improvement here. Call back for Dane Dawkins, who I think, was injured. I said didn't ride her the last time. So I'm expecting Margarita to run a big race here. 4, Pretty Sassy was third last occasion. 3.5 lengths behind Dan Wassey and Lockdown, and should improve. But we've gone up in the weight, 9 pounds up in the weight, but should run a good race. 5, Woogie Waggy Links. Um, Run a very bad race on the last occasion. With 6 furlong was 13 by 26 lengths to Queen Latifah. Something may have gone bad there. So they put the tongue tie on this occasion. Richie Shakes in the saddle, and next week in a good run from Woogie Waggy Link. Number 10, Royal Maverick. Now, this is my outside for the day. Waggy Link have put the blinkers on, put the figure eight on. On the last occasion, going 4 furlong, she was 8 by 9.5 lengths to Don Wassey and Lockdown. Princess, she broke slow on that occasion. Now, Wolf have been riding for Wakelin for a while now, and with the blinkers on, figure it on, I'm expecting a huge one from this colt, and he's my outsider for the day. As much as Margarita is looking like a banker, but it's the holiday, it's Friday, it's Saturday holiday, so people try to make some money, not betting 1 to 5 favorites. So on this occasion, I'm going for Royal Maverick with the blinkers on, figure eight on. Second race, 5 furlong round. 7 starters, Chi with an upward optional claimant for 400,000 to 500,000, 60 with an up, then the winners of 3. Select, top 4 selection here are So Beautiful, 6, Starmacom, 7, JJ the Striker, and 3, Prosecco. Now, Prosecco, who is one of next of my outsider here, returned from a rest, was the last run on April 12th, um, 5.5 furlong. Showed nothing. He was 10th by 29 lengths, broke slow on that occasion. So I guess the jockey does didn't do anything after she broke bad. The race before that, going 6 furlongs, he was 10th by 13 lengths, and then before that he was 7th by 17 lengths. Now coming off this respite here, figure it out. Cheek pieces on. I'm looking for Javona Prince first ride. I'm looking for kind of an upset here. In the first two races, I'm going for upsets. 4, so beautiful, was second by a nose on last occasion. Um, Dawkins replaces Ramona Garden. Now, when what 111 pound last occasion, this now is 115 pound. Claim out of that race by Philip Elliott um, for 500,000. Come back basically in the same class, and you know, expecting a great run from So Wonderful. Starmercom was 7th last occasion, going into 5 straight by 14 lengths. So Empire of the Cat and Jaguar. No impact was shown this occasion. So, she could run an improved race. So, with Ryan Lewis in the saddle, up 6 pound, you know, more experienced jockey in the saddle. But, should run a good race. And JJ the Striker was third by 3/4 lengths on the last occasion um, to Silver Fox Millennium Star. On that occasion, she was actually 9 to 5, going 9 to 5. Was claimed out of that race by Norman Smith. Up in class, as it was claimed for 350,000, a class above. The speed of the field, but I think Prosecco, just with the change of equipment, Prentice getting his good race, his first ride. Um, I'm looking forward for Prosecco to win this race. The third race, 6.5 furlong, 7 starters, maiden special weight, native and imported trio. Top selections here are 5, Miss Grove, 3, Shine Like the Sky, 2, Princess Chris, and 6, Quantum Star. Now, Miss Grove ran a blink of a race on the last occasion. Was second to Bowmore. Beat HO2. And before that, she was third, 16 lengths for Fearless Mission. H2O beat her on that occasion, so she returned. So she turned the table on H2O. Before that, she was sixth by 18 lengths, and her debut she was fifth by 9 3/4 lengths. Now she has improved significantly. Um, the Connors is requested to ride this horse, and then I'm expecting Miss Groove to release her maiden ticket. The first of the Canadian who come through the sale on last occasion to win a race. Now, two, Princess Chris ran a very bad race on last occasion, but that was 9 furlongs. She was seventh by 44 lengths. Before that, winner the five straight, second by 8 lengths to Incredible Joy. Um, she broke slow on that occasion, and so she should run improved race and shine like the sky. Um, was there and there will be there and thereabouts. On last occasion she was fifth by 15 lengths, so should be there thereabout. And number six, Quantum Star. Now the train of car Reddish Roman. This horse has shown nothing really in its first three start. Last occasion going 9 furlongs, she was 9.85 lengths. She was literally did nothing. Um, before that, fifth by 33 lengths, and Deborah she was 11th by 27 lengths. Now, the reason why I put this as in my selection, for change equipment, to figure it on first time LASIK, and that should see an improvement from Quantum Star. But Miss Crew should run away with this race. Fourth race, 5 furlong straight, 7 starters. Top selection here. One, Social Mischief. Six, sorry, yeah, six, Pineapple. Two, Incredible, Indestructible, and three, Titan Temple. Now, one, Social Mischief is, was 9 by 6 lengths on last occasions. The Queen of Soul, J Speed. Um, that was a sloppy chop that day. Before that, she won with Olin Mullins. Now Olin Mullins back in the saddle. So and Robert Pearson Stables is kicking right now. So says yeah, but she run a good race. Two, Indestructible was fourth, 3.5 lengths, 3 and 3/4 lengths to Sonogram and Pineapple, and Galloping Volo. And before that, she was eighth. So it's 11.32 lengths going 8 furlongs. So she just didn't get the distance on that occasion. So, expecting a good run from her. The three, Titan Tempo, Philip Fiani, Richie Shakes. Last race, over 8 furlongs, he was fifth by 9 lengths to Battle Angel, and Pineapple was third in that race. Before that, it was half a length, beaten half a length by Immeasurable Joy, and went 7 furlong. So the 6.5 furlong should be right up his alley. Now the last 10 start, the worst he has run is actually his last race when he was fifth by nine lengths. Before that, he was beaten second by half a length. Before that, seventh by 3.5 lengths. Before that, it was second by half a length. And he won by 13 lengths, going 9 furlong. Before that, he was second by a shorty, going 6.5 furlong. And before that, it was going 7.5 furlong. He was second by 4.25. And before that, it was Terry going 6 furlong by 2.5 lengths. So he's been consistently in the money, just as his last race was a bad race. Now, last year, I had only on 26 pounds. Now, he should be about 119, 117. So he should be there and thereabout. But Pineapple, I think, is the horse they all have to beat. And I'm picking Pineapple. The fifth race, 6 furlong, 9 starters. Um, she went upper up to McLaren, 600,000, 700,000 for 6 year one up, 9 winners of four. Top four selection are one, NI Links, five, Catawba, eight, no more deals, and nine, Big Joe. Now, NI Links was a winner on the last occasion by 14 lengths and was claimed out of that race by Nicholas Smith. And they now have so also he's up in class now. So no, when by 14 lengths, so should run back a good race here. We're not expecting to win. Five, Catawba, the obvious winner here, Agent Prince to ONS Racing Stable, Visor on, claim the last occasion, and I think Kavara should be the big favorite here and should win very comfortable. Eight, no more deals, lame on the last occasion. Um, Before that was third by 2 and 3/4 and going 6.5 furlong. So the journey right up his alley. Before that one over 7 furlong with Paul Francis in the saddle. Now Paul Francis is back, so expecting a good run from No More Deals. Overladen, who came on the last occasion. Stable is doing good, so looking for No More Deals to run a good race. Now, this 9 hours Big Jewel. Now, Big Jewel came down in Utora, and leading up to our classic years, he was touted to be, a good thing, but somehow just didn't pan out. Um, Last race, she was up in the pace. He was up in the pace, and ended up in being 4 by 12 lengths to Tigger Express, who won by 9 and 9 1/4 lengths. So take out Tigger Express, he was literally right there. Before that, as a 3 to 5 favorite, Samantha Fletcher would expected to win on that occasion, but just literally beaten in the straight. Now with Ryan Darby, who claimed this horse on last occasion, and his horses when he claimed horses and run them back, they literally run very good. Coming off for 49 days respite, so you know expect this Big Jew to run a big race. But I'm going for Catawba with Radish Roman over No More Days, Big Jewel, and INI Links. The sixth race, 6 furlong, 11 starters, restricted allowance 3, nature bid 5 and upper, non-winners of 4, and imported 5 and up, non-winners of 3. Top selections here are 4, Natural Dancer, 5, Wind Princess, 6, Lion Charmer, and 11, The Art Dancer. Now, Natural Dancer is coming back here with Anthony Fraser in the saddle. Running now with the visor on, cheek speed off. Um, Last race, the 1st of February, and that race she was 10 by 19 lengths to James. and before that, it was 12 by 19. And so they put her on a short respite, come back here now, should be fit. She beat 5 furlong in 1:04 breezing, and then she been cantering. So she should come back here reasonable fit. So I'm expect natural dancer to run a great race here. 5 Win Princess, European in the saddle, was second by 3 3/4 lengths on last occasion to final load. Before that, going 6.5 furlong was fifth by 17 lengths. There was a no factor here. And before that, did nothing. The last good race she ran was last November when she was second by half a length. So usual there and thereabout, and should be the same thing here. 6, um, Lion Charmer, Roddy Sherman, teaming up with Patrick Lynch. On last occasion, she was fourth by 7.5 lengths to final road when Princess was second at the occasion, and she was one pace going 7 furlong. Now a furlong shorter, and before those two races, she ran second 3 times straight. You know, going 5 straight, she was second to Ridge Lima. Before that, it was second by a length to Tiger Amidat, and then she was third by 3.5 lengths to Fly Dujet. So been keeping good company. So Radish, team up with Patrick Lynch again, and I'm looking for this out to run a big race. But my selection here is the number 11, the Hot Dancer. The first race she won, her maiden race was 4 furlong straight. She won by 8.25 lengths. Then she went 5 furlong and won by 10 lengths. Then the last race going 6 furlong, she was a 3/4 lengths winner over Papa Gray. Now turning back here, first time LASIK. So I'm still going. I picked her the last 3 times. So still gonna pick her until she get beaten. The morning lad 5-1, up in class. Um, Now if she had won by at least 6 or 7 lengths on her last race, I would say this is a walkthrough for this class. But the trainer put I'm administrative first time LASIK now, so looking forward to be more sharper, and she may have bled on the last occasion. That's why she didn't blow them away, because she was by the furlong push, she was 3 lengths and then ended up shortening. So Richard Jakes from the starter, very good, great young rider. So I'm expecting that dancer to continue to winning ways. Seventh race, 7 furlong, 6 starters, restricted stake, imported trio, 9 minutes of 3, and native bet trio and 4 year, 9 minutes of 4. Now, top selection here: 1, Unruly Mode; 2, Rico, 5, Incredible Joy, and 6, Supranational Power. Now, there's just 2 horses in this race, anyways. And I was shocked when Supernatural Power lost on the last occasion. This has been my, kept saying this has been my, my winner from her, after her first start, and that's by the breeding. Now, Fiani take the visor off, going 7 furlong, which I said, her automatic bed would have been the Gold Cup, which is actually 7 furlong. So testing her now at 7 furlong to see if she will do any good in the Gold Cup. So my firm banker here is Supernatural Power, and she was beaten 8 lengths on the last occasion, but this table will turn it immediately, and I think she's gonna win out the side. So my firm selection here is Supernatural Power over Incredible Joy, Rico, and Unruly Mo. Eight race, 6.5 furlong, 9 starters, restricted allowance 5, nature bred 5 year old and up, non-winners of 2, imported 5 year old and up, maiden. Top selection here are 2, medical award, 4, the real identity, 7, to kill a mockingbird, and 8, money box. Now, medical award was second on last occasion to Bliss Strike by four and three quarter lengths. Before that, he was a winner, Empress of the Breeze by length and a half. And she had run some previous races where she kept running second, third. So she was always being there and thereabouts. So I'm expecting her to be there also too with Long Curlew, who started 3 horses for the year, 1 win, 1 second. So uh, improvement is expecting from Medical Award. For the real identity, 2 start, 1 win, 1 second. She was second to the Art Dancer last occasion in her debut, 8 by a quarter length, and then came back and just over 6 4 and just blow them away by 11 lengths. So well bred, Brand Identity, Miss Festy by Tucker Rob. So Philip Parchment replaces Clunis the Apprentice. So Real Identity. This could be even Fitzgerald's second winner because he had the Art Dancer. So it could be run coming for a double here. 7, To Kill a Mockingbird, my idea of the winner. Um, last 5 races, nothing. Um, but this is a horse that usually create an upset. Last time she upset, I actually catch her. So um, I'm looking forward now. Let's say it is the holiday weekend. So this is when To Kill a Mockingbird surprise. So 6.5 furlong. She should be in front. How far is best to see, but um, To Kill a Mockingbird is my selection here to create an upset. Morning like 15 to 1, which is not bad. Usually it probably either 25 to 1, 30 to 1, but um, 15 to 1 sound right. 8, the money box. Um, second and last occasion. Actually, the last race she actually came up lame. But before that, he was sixth by 7 and 3/4 lengths to Jack Daniel. Before that was third by 3 lengths to Charming Sound. Before that, second by 3.5 lengths to Purple Line. So, you know, keeping kind of a good company. Final Load, Smart Trick, Manouche. So keeping good company. But my upset is To Kill a Mockingbird with Abigail Abel. So I'm bringing two female jockey to upset Saturday, in races, Wolf and Abigail. So ninth race, Miller Zayde Memorial Cup, 5.5 furlong, 14 starters, overnight allowance, 3 year and upward. And in this race, I'm expecting Filifiani to win this race. So my top four selection is 1, Governor, 5, Magnificent Force, 11, Impressive Force, and 13, Unbelievable Force. Now, Governor was second on last occasion to Divine Force. Before that, she was actually got the race in the steward's room when unruly mode interfered with her. So before that, she was also a winner by length and 1.5 length. And there was a race that she actually won, and no, she actually got 2 races in the steward's room. So she's a very nice horse. By Grosvenor was summer in Midway by Summerfront, which was I think was a Preakness winner, I think. But if she's gonna win the Preakness, and they run good race in good race. 5, Magnificent Force, win 6 furlong on last occasion. Was 7 by 12 length Unspun, Unbelievable Force, and Perfect View. Now the last 2 times that Magnificent Force was 5.5 furlong, he was a winner by 4 3/4 lengths, beating Rico and Uncle Mo. The other 5.5 furlong won by a shorty with Ian Spence, beating Midnight Flight. And her win before that when 6.5 furlong with Rhodes Roman, and was a win over Pineapple. She made all on that occasion. So I'm looking for a big race. I do money line 35 to 1 from Magnificent Force. 11, Impressive Force was a winner last occasion, going 7 furlong with Rice Roman over Kem and Unspun. 85 at that time. Now, going 8 furlong and going to distance the 2 previous race. 8 furlong, she was fifth by 13 lengths. Then was 9 furlong 25 yards. She was third by 5.5 lengths to Run Julie Run. And when he ran fifth, he was beaten by Blue Vinyl. So before that, he was a winner over a short test to Supremacy, and she was second by 3/4 lengths to Run Julie Run. So he won against Run Julie Runs twice and get beaten by Run Julie Run. So then before that, she was a winner of Queen of Soul. Before that was a winner of the 5 straight to Indestructible. Now my idea of the winner is actually Unbelievable Force. It was second by a shorted to Unspun. Actually, Unbelievable look the winner 2 strides away from the winning post and just get beaten by the bob of the head. For that, it was second by a length to Mahogany. Before that, it was a winner by 4.5 lengths by 4.5 lengths. And before that was 6 by 11 lengths to Money Market and Freedom Street. So this improving filly by McCracken out of Debt or Credit by Cat Thief, the Breeders' Cup winner. Expected Unbeatable Force to be the winner here. She's actually one of my bankers. And I expect him to win the race, and I am actually expecting him to run a Quinella here. Depends on which one. And don't be surprised if even Magnum Force win this race, being the outside of the out of the tree. But my bet is Unbelievable Force over Impressive Force, Magnificent Force, and Dravon. So the forces should be let the force be with you in the ninth race. 10th race, the Monday morning trophy, 7 furlong, 14 starters, restrictive allowance 2, nominal of not to bet you, nominal of 2. This is the final prep for the Guineas, and this is selection here are top 4 selection here are 3, Prolific Prince, 6, I'm Outstanding, 7, Prince Roy, and 11, Uncle Harry. Now, Prolific Force making its fifth race. He has 1 second and 2 third. On the last occasion, I'm going 6.5 furlong. It was a winner by 6.5 lengths with Tajay Suki in the irons. Actually made all. Now the trainers put the figure eight on. Coffee Radish Roman. The first 3 start was written by Shane Ellis. And so now I'm expecting great race from Prolific Prince on this occasion. 6, I'm Outstanding. It refused to end up getting lame at the gate. It was acting rudely and probably hurt herself at the gate. Ended up being lame in the Kingston Stake. Return here with Dick Cardenas. Stables is in good form by Conquest Shermash at the Wheels of Law by Law of the Sea. So I think granddaughter of She's and Wheel. So the very good bad She's and Wheel. Her offspring has not do nothing that spectacular. She had a offspring by Royal Minister, and that was a big disappointment. That did nothing. But put that aside. On her debut, she was second by length and a quarter to Brahma Bull. I'm running on. And then her last start won 5 straight, make all, winning by length and 3/4 to Native Flyer and Alive. Not too much to write about, but it's his chance to get into the Guineas. So let's see what happens. Prince Roy, number 7. Um, ran a very bad race on last occasion. Dispute the lead and then tired to in the print comes to run a race to was disqualified from that race. Start before that going 6 furlong, it was second 3/4 lengths to Honor Prince. Before that was a winner by 7.25 lengths, beating Costa Living. And before that was second by 3/4 lengths to Sensational Soul, who was the Kingston winner. And in her debut, it was third going 7 furlong to my Eclipse. So her shortest journey running this 7 furlong, so we relished the distance of 8 furlong. Trainer sticking with Richard Henry, who won a few races for him, so he's very competent here. By here comes Benoit Princess Shrine by legal process, expecting Prince Roy to fight out the finish. But my idea of the win is actually Uncle Harry, Ian Passard, Richard Lewis, Ryan Lewis, sorry. Um, Burn Identity were long running train. It was a good mare by Flower Alley. Now on her debut going 7 furlong, he dwelt at the start, um, and up in 10th by 23 lengths to my identity cost a living and Roaring Kitty, a stable companion. Came back March 1st, 7.5 furlong, um, with the blinkers and LASIK added, and make all. Ended up winning by 6.5 lengths, beating I forget, I can't pronounce it, Nacrament or something like that. So she made all on that occasion. Now he missed the Kingston on the earlier prep races for the Guineas. So look like this was in a relative distance. So this 8 furlong, this 7 furlong um, journey should suit him very well. And I'm expecting Uncle Harry, I think it's Harry told you at home, to win this race. So racing fans, that selection for Saturday 10 race program. And let's go over my selection here. 10, Maverick with Tanika Wolf to create an upset in the first. Second, Paseka to create another upset again. Third race, Miss Grove to waltz all over them over this race. Pineapple to win here. Catawba, Radish Roman. Dancer to continue winning ways. In the morning line 5-1, but could go shorter than 5-1. But 5-1 is a good bet. I love Lion Charmer. Radish Roman. Teaming up back with Patrick Ling, who they won the Guineas and the St. Ledger with Blue Vinyl back in the day. Seventh race, Supernatural Power, who should blow them away with Roddy Sherman. I'm not expecting nobody to be close to her on this occasion. She's going to blow away Incredible Joy. And another big upset, second female to win a race for Saturday with To Kill a Mockingbird with Abigail Abel, 15-1 chance. Ninth race, Unbelievable Force, expecting Fiani to possibly run 1-2-3 here. Exacta, Exacta, Trifecta. So I'm expecting Fiani to dominate this race. And in the 10th and final, the Monday Morning Trophy, Uncle Harry, Ryan Lewis, is prep race for the Guineas. So racing fans, a selection for Saturday. Please subscribe, like, and share, and see you next race day. Thank you.